Next in line is the bass, so let's have Keith lay down a groove along with our drum beat that's already in the mix. The bass is connected to the A section on the opposite side of the HS5 mixer. Once again, we can turn the phones and my mix controls up to 12 o'clock to begin with, and then make any fine adjustments to them afterward. There's another factor to consider with the bass. Do we want to use a compressor on the dry signal and work with that alone, or have the signal processed through a virtual bass amplifier emulation? In this case, we'll choose a clean amp emulation and work with that. On screen, you'll see the possible options for a bass guitar channel, as detailed in the HS5 reference manual. To select between these, I need to hold down the input button in the A section. While holding the input button, you'll see all the lights on the main mix horizontal knob row will go dim, except for one light on the left-hand side of the A knob marked gain/comp. As there are 5 options for bass compression or amp emulators to choose between, the single light is showing you which one is currently selected. They count sequentially from the left in clockwise order. While still holding in the input button, I'll choose the third one, which is identified as amp clean from the HS5 reference list shown earlier. I can now let the input button go, but notice how the main mix and mix A to D buttons are all still grey, and the input button of the A section is still illuminated. This is because we're now in the amp effect edit mode of the HS5, which you can always get to for any channel by holding in its input button for a few seconds and releasing it. In this mode, the tags under the main mix horizontal knob row of gain comp, bass, middle, treble and pan will all be active and will thus apply to the amp emulation and stereo pan position settings of the channel in question with the blinking input button. I'll turn the gain comp knob on the left up a little and then press the blinking input button on channel A and release it to get out of amp effect edit mode.